Yeah, so we're just locked in the surf, and this is the dynamics that I want to work on with an R1 design. And so what I maybe noticed from this footage is the farther that I lean back, like right now in edge, the more my boat can kind of go side to side. And we're trying to use that momentum to kind of turn out. And even just there, just kind of allowing, to accentuate that. And hell yeah, in a second, we're going to go all the way over here. We're going to do that one more time, so really building up that momentum. And then we're going to be able to come back and then turn. And then we're going to get flushed out. So hell yeah. And so we're going to take a look. Let's take a look at this one. So we're on the high side, and we're kind of riding this pile in the shape of the pile. I call it kind of like the smile of the pile, the smiley face or whatever, because you're just kind of going back and forth in a very smiley shaped arc. Now this, I'm kind of going backwards. So when I ride over here and I go backwards, the boat naturally turns, and I'm just ready to forward paddle. So that's kind of what I just wanted to show here. And that's about it. The other thing that I wanted to show is that when generating momentum back and forth, if I'm ever to get a little bit like this, it's very useful to put weight. Anytime the boat kind of gets in an angle, it frees up this tube where you can drive momentum just by shifting weight over onto this. And I call this the low side tube, because when it does turn down into the trough, you'll be on the low side. And so, but just even kind of shifting the weight a little bit. I don't really do it in this footage, but like right there. So this is where I go in for this turn, and so I'm going to go up here and then try to spin it, but it's not able to. It's only going to spin a little bit, but then I jump over here, not because I know what the hell I'm doing, but because this isn't going to spin. Putting weight onto this tube will drive that tube back in. And so and I think I shifted a little bit of weight on it, like right there. And I'm thinking that is a way to generate some momentum going into these troughs. You'll have to jump for the high side. So if I do put any weight over here and drive into the trough, this is what I call a low side turn, where you're driving the low side tube in, but then you have to jump to the high side as the boat's spinning. And if the boat's going this way, it's going to hit right here, and it's going to make that turn that direction. And so this is the low side tube, and the boat will spin, and then you jump for the high side. And so that's the direction the boat spun. I jumped to the high side much earlier. Hell yeah. So that was just the other piece of this footage that I wanted to explore and share. But definitely riding this pile in a smile backwards allows me to just do a forward paddle right there. And I'm going to take a look at this one more time, because if we do ride, if I am riding this right here, I don't know if it's a forward paddle stroke at any point is going to help turn the boat around. So I think I could just do that forward paddle stroke earlier. I don't know if I could actually take a paddle stroke to propel the boat this way farther. I guess I could take a backwards stroke. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But definitely just riding that pile. So even on a small wave, I can kind of practice that. Riding the pile back and forth, and then riding the pile backwards. And so I can just do a forward paddle stroke to get straightened out. All right, hell yeah. Thanks for joining me. Booyah.